When I started college, I also got a longboard. My campus is about a mile across, which doesn't seem bad until you make horrible scheduling decisions and now you're booking it across campus multiple times a day in 10 to 15 minute time frames among triple digit temperatures. Getting either a bike, scooter, or skateboard was not only a good choice for saving time, but also for survival because you'd minimize the amount of time you were outside if you got to your destination faster. Since most of my friends at the time were getting boards, I hopped on the bandwagon because even though I'd never used one in my life, neither had many of the others. We could all learn together at least, and it was also way cheaper than an electric scooter or bike. I just went on Amazon and found the cheapest one I could find, but it took a while, so by the time it arrived, my friends had been using theirs for a few weeks already. Which meant I was immediately thrown in the deep end because as we went between classes together, I would have to keep up. I definitely spent a lot of those first days just running behind them while holding the board though. I practiced in the dorm hallways because they were small and I could go in a straight line while reaching out and touching both walls for support as I went. From there, I moved to parking garages because the ground is so smooth, until I gradually got confident enough to navigate through crowds and the sidewalks with their cracks and rocks all over. Also, I made the trucks on my board super tight so that the sides don't bend much, which makes it really stable to stand on. It's not like I was doing tricks or anything. I'm not even sure if those are possible on a longboard. The downside to this though is that I can't turn very well. I take them really wide, so if there's like a 90-degree turn, I just gotta... It usually worked. Except one time while I was practicing in the parking garage with a few friends, one of them suggested we go down the ramp. They said they'd done it plenty of times before and it was super fun, and clearly they were in one piece, so say less, I'm down. But the way parking garages usually work, right? There's the ramp the car goes up or down and the turn into the rest of the garage where the parking spots are. And midway down the ramp, I realize, oh wait, I can't make turns very well, especially not at fast speeds. Yeah, not my most well thought out moment. Surprisingly though, aside from that incident, I didn't have many other crazy falls. I did run into someone on an electric scooter once. We were heading towards one another and did that, thing you do when you bump into someone in a hallway sometimes. You're just like, oops, sorry, but at 20 miles per hour. As we were clearly about to collide, I just stepped off my board and was perfectly fine, except she just hits the ground right in front of me. And I was late to class, so I was just like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Are you good? Oh, okay, I'm just gonna take that real quick. Sorry again. Sorry. Falling on campus is 1% damage from scrapes and bruises and 99% psychological warfare from 30 people being around and seeing you faceplant. The absolute worst case of this for me happened when I was heading back to my dorm again, and as I was rolling up towards the door, I saw someone standing by the door holding a box with both hands. The doors for the buildings are keycard locked, so they're presumably waiting for someone to open it for them, either because they don't have access or they can't get to their card out because of the box in the way. And I'm still on my board, I'm pulling out my card, and I'm like, oh wow, I can glide by and tap my card on the little keycard reader thing while still on my board. It'll be so casual and epic. And so I put my amazing plan into motion. I slow down as I approach the door, I tap my card, and I immediately hit a rock, fall backwards, slam my head into the ground, and I just launch my board in front of me. Oh my god. The person at the door drops their box and literally picks me up and plops me back on my feet while another bystander retrieves my board and gives it back to me, and I am just mortified. I'm just like, oh, thanks, yeah, I'm okay, oh, thank you. This is why I should never try anything cool.